Let's see. Mm. Mm. It's going. Let's see this video.
In the next 30 days, I'm gonna grow as much as I can as a Twitch streamer. You see, I've always dreamed of being a streamer. After all, who doesn't want to play video games for a living, right? So I'm gonna do everything I can to make it happen. From talking to a Twitch partner to starting a whole social media strategy. And then we'll find out if I can make it big or if I've been chasing a pipe dream. But first, I gotta figure out how to stream. So I made a fresh new account on Twitch and downloaded OBS, which I think is what all the pro streamers recommend, and by pro streamers I mean random people on Reddit. But yeah, setup was surprisingly straightforward. I'm honestly kind of nervous, even though I know that like absolutely nobody is gonna be watching this. And yeah, I guess the only thing left to do is to press that big start streaming button. It's not that big, it took me a while to find it. But yeah, let's go, pressing that button. And I guess I'm live, but I have no idea if I actually am, so I'm gonna check on my phone and see if I can confirm. All right, check it out. My first viewer, it's me. And with my stream all set up, I realized that I still have to decide which game to play. I wanted something memey and iconic, but also something easy so I could just hang out and talk to chat if anyone showed up. And after a bit of deliberation, I picked a game, Cookie Clicker. Genius idea, Stella. Genius. Oh my god. Look at the cookies go. Oh my god, achievement unlocked. You know, I guess I'll just wait for someone else to show up, engage in some enticing gameplay. 2 hours and 834,000 cookies later. Alright, well, I have finished my first stream. Yay! Only to find out that I forgot to enable VOD, so there is no record of it on the internet. The bright side is nobody said anything in chat, so you're not actually missing much. Alright, so it's day 2 now, and I'm starting to realize that if I want to grow, I really need more of a plan, so I'm going to do some research on Twitch growth tactics. And who better to learn from than the esteemed disguised host himself?
You should never.
She is watching 2 years old video and I am watching her 2 years old video. See this, guys? Actually, and most probably this strategy what she is gonna see. This strategy is from 4 years old. Then
Begin your streaming career by making a Twitch account and just starting the stream because you will not get any viewers.
Whoops! Anyhow, here are the things that I learned from my research. Adding some basic branding can really elevate your stream from I am a complete noob to I am a complete noob with branding. 2. You want to pick a consistent time to stream every day so it's easy for your fans to remember. Now I just gotta find a fan. Which leads me to the biggest tip I found, which is to get your fans from outside of Twitch because
You guys know how bad the Twitch discovery system is?
the good news is I have a whopping 284 subscribers on this YouTube channel. Yay! I mean, I know it's not a lot, but I do appreciate every one of you. And if you're not
she's better now. She has 89K.
subscribed, you know, it's actually free on YouTube to subscribe. Anyways though, I made a community post and we'll see if anyone shows up. Oh my god, welcome to the chat, Safiella. Nice to meet you. I am trying to merge some watermelons, as you can see. Alright, well, the community post was a success. I had 4 whole people join the stream, which might not sound like a lot, but it's way better than 0 from yesterday. Admittedly, 3 of the 4 people were my real-life friends, and it may have averaged out to just 1 viewer throughout the stream, but, you know, we gotta start somewhere, right? And I will say it feels way better to stream to, like, even 1 person than it does to stream to no one. So, overall, I'm still feeling pretty good about myself. And over the next few days, surprise, I continued streaming. Basically, I just played a bunch of games that I would have played anyways. Zelda, Pokemon, and way too many hours of the Suika game. And before I knew it, I was already 5 days into the challenge. Guys, I have to say, streaming is harder than I thought it would be. I do have like some people who tune into the stream, but real talk, most of those are my IRL friends, and my follower count has barely increased. So yeah, growth is kind of slow right now. And I knew that growth wouldn't be easy, that's why I never actually tried streaming before. But I guess if I really want to make it big, I gotta stop YOLOing and streaming whatever I want and try to have more of a strategy. So I decided to phone a friend. Meet Rox, who also happens to be a Twitch partner, so he knows what he's talking about.
The hard part about Twitch is you don't really have a lot of discovery. Like if you go play League of Legends, you're gonna have 0 viewers, you're gonna be at the bottom of the category along with 3,000 other people just absolutely trolling as bot support fiddlesticks.
I guess that would explain why Pokemon was not doing it for me.
So you probably want to find a game where there's not that many streamers, but there is more audience for it.
Okay, so during the call, Rox suggested that I check out a game called Backpack Battles, which has apparently been blowing up recently. And I gotta say, it kind of feels like a cheat code because there are so few streamers, but so many potential viewers. And so with my newfound advice, I was really ready to go grind some Backpack Battles. I thought it might be entertaining to stream my first impressions of the game, so I went in totally blind. It's close. Ah! Ah! Did you guys see that? Holy crap, I actually won with 1 HP. And even though chat was completely silent, I was still pretty stoked about my win. Oh my god, guys, Backpack Battles is so much fun! There was a part of me that was like worried, like what if I don't like the game, then what do I do? But it's not a problem because this is exactly the sort of game that I get like super sucked into. It's basically a strategy puzzle game where you try to arrange the items in your backpack in the like optimal manner. And then you fight other people's backpacks, but the actual fighting part is an auto battle, which is kind of great because my mechanics are shit. So yeah, I am now ready to go all in. Let's do this. And by going all in, I really meant it. You see, the other big piece of advice that Rox gave me was to start a brand new YouTube channel dedicated to backpack battles. That way you can get people to discover you even when you're not live. The thing is though, making YouTube videos can take a pretty long time, so I was kind of nervous to go all in, but I really believed in the promise of backpack battles. So over the next few days, I streamed a bunch more of the game and posted my VODs from the streams to my new channel. And then I ran into a problem. Nobody was watching my YouTube videos, and my Twitch viewership had kind of plateaued because nobody wants to watch a rando suck at the game. Like, if I already had an audience that was watching me for my personality, then sure, it wouldn't matter. But I don't. So now I had to become a better streamer and a better backpack battler. The good news is, just by making the VODs, I'm already becoming a better streamer. Some of the stuff is kind of obvious, like, dude, Stella, your camera is way off center. But other things are more like, you know, it's actually very boring when you just sit there in silence. You should probably be thinking out loud instead. I even made some sticky notes to remind myself of that. As for getting good at backpack battles, I realized that most successful backpack battles creators were at least Diamond in rank. So if I could just reach Diamond, I'd have a lot more credibility as a streamer. And since puzzle strategy games are exactly the type of game that I'm good at, I figured it'd be possible for me to get to Diamond fairly quickly. And so I climbed my way up, from bronze, to silver, to gold, to platinum, to still platinum. Oh my god, guys, I'm freaking hard stuck platinum. I have been trying to grind all day, and I've gained a total of -2 LP. So it's that kind of day. It's day 11. Time is ticking away towards day 30, and I'm still stuck at 93 platinum. I gotta say, there's a part of me that's like, Stella, it's probably time to pivot, you know, change strategies, move on. But then there's part of me that's like, I'm so freaking close, you know what I mean? And then I just tell myself, well, but once you hit Diamond, your gameplay is gonna be so much better, and that's gonna make your content better and stuff. But I'm gonna hit Diamond. And after 3 long days of trying to hit Diamond, plus 23, oh my god, I am officially a Diamond player. I have been grinding this game so much the past few days, it's been insane. I feel like I have finally figured it out. I have at least a few builds that work most of the time, you know? And the best thing is, I genuinely feel like I know so much more about the game now, so the VODs and everything should be a lot more educational and entertaining, hopefully. And with my new Diamond level gameplay, I was ready for the viewers to start rolling on in. So I continued streaming every day, posting YouTube videos of my VODs, and surprise, surprise! Honestly, not that much has changed in terms of viewership, so clearly the takeaway is I need to hit Masters, right? Just kidding. But anyways, it is currently day 14, which puts me at almost halfway through the challenge, and I'm just not seeing the growth that I'd hoped for. So I'm thinking I probably need to like expand my reach. You know, they say that Twitch is like the bottom of the funnel, and you need people to like trickle down from above. This is kind of a funny hand gesture. Anyways, point being, I hear stuff like TikTok and Instagram Reels are way better for discoverability and reach, and my hope is that by making them, I can just get a lot of eyeballs on my content and funnel some of them into Twitch. And so I started to grind the content strategy super hard. I cut a ton of different shorts and VODs from each of my streams. I made a brand new TikTok and Instagram account for Reels. I was basically pouring every single hour of my day I could into either streaming or making content out of it. But as each day passed by, I started to feel a bit more discouraged. I'd wake up full of hopes and dreams that maybe one of my videos had blown up, and then I'd check my stats and fall back to reality. TikTok, 0 views. I didn't even know that was possible. Instagram, still a flop. But worst of all, despite all of my best efforts, it felt like my Twitch viewership was getting worse somehow. I'll be honest, guys, I'm feeling pretty dejected after today's stream. Like, what I'm realizing is, even though sometimes it looks like I have like 10 viewers, 5 or 6 of them are my IRL friends, and then, you know, I can't expect my real life friends to show up every day to my stream. So it just feels like I've been getting worse, even though I probably haven't. And it's so hard to keep your energy up when you're like basically just talking to yourself. So I literally ended my stream after like not even an hour today, because I was just like, what is the point? I'm literally streaming to no one. I don't know, guys. Streaming is tough. And honestly, during this time, there were some days when I just really didn't want to stream. And I was like, what is wrong with me? Wasn't this always my dream? Like, the main thing keeping me going was the fact that I committed to a 30-day challenge, and I just wanted to see it through. So the next day, I sat myself down for another stream. And sometimes life works out in funny ways because right when I needed it the most, right when I was literally thinking about giving up, I got raided by another small streamer and had my best stream yet. Oh my god! Thank you so much for the raid, Vidim888. This is the first time I've ever been raided. I'm shook. Oh my god. Truly, I feel like Twitch is kind of like a roller coaster. One day you could be streaming to literally no one, and the next day you could have 12 viewers maximum. But yeah, I do really have to thank Video Lucas and Vidim for introducing me to each other and helping raid me because the boost in like 5 or 6 years actually means so much because then it puts you like, you know, above the pile of 1 or 2 view streamers and then people are more likely to click on you and that's how I got all the way up to 10, which is crazy. And honestly, this one really good day gave me so much confidence and motivation right when I needed it the most. Okay guys, so in the 10-ish days I have left in the challenge, I have a new goal. You see, it's probably gonna be impossible to grow like a ton in the next few days, but it does seem like affiliate is pretty reachable. And I also think that's a pretty meaningful milestone because that's when you start making money on Twitch, right? And you can have subs and custom emojis and you make money through ads and all that good stuff. And also I found out that being a Twitch affiliate puts you in the top 15% of streamers, which is pretty good if you ask me. And you know, the next milestone after that is like partner, which is really hard to hit. So yeah, I think affiliate is a good milestone to aim for. So over the next few days, I continued to power through. On the content side, some of my YouTube videos were starting to get traction as well, and my Twitch follower count would actually increase overnight even when I wasn't streaming. Alright, so last night when I signed off, I was at 49 followers, and let's see if we hit 50 overnight. Holy moly! 55 followers! What the heck happened? Usually I get like 1 follower overnight if I'm lucky. Oh my god. Somehow I got 6 followers overnight. I wonder if one of my like other social platforms kind of popped off or something. And I found out that 2 of my YouTube videos blew up. Well, relatively speaking, of course, but those were both at like 10 views yesterday. Look at these comments. They're so wholesome. Oh my god. Also, I'm so sorry about this like crazy screen effect. It's kind of funny actually. Anyhow, after 26 days of streaming, my email is here. Nice work, you've leveled up to Twitch affiliate. We are excited to see you join the ranks. So to get started, go to your dashboard, blah, 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 blah. And after filling out a bunch of super fun tax information, I am officially an affiliate now. Yay! So the main perks of being an affiliate are that you can start to earn money on Twitch. And the most common way to do that is through subs, where you can pay $5 to get access to fun channel perks like special emotes. So of course, I had to make some custom emotes. And I pretty much spent all day drawing some cute anime girls, only to find out that everyone just likes using the animated nice emote of my face way more, which is, you know, fair. But anyhow, 8 p.m. rolled around and I had the best stream of my life. Oh my god, guys, today's stream was so insane. Like, it was so much fun watching everyone use all the different emotes. And not only did I get my first sub today, I got like 15. Some of them were from like my IRL friends, but others were from like just random people on the internet who like my content. And I don't know, I'm just really touched by everyone who gave me their support. I will say, I definitely got a bit overexcited and kind of into the in-game as a result, but it was totally worth it. After hitting affiliate, I still had 4 days left in my streaming challenge. On day 27, I took a day off to celebrate a friend's birthday. On day 28, I streamed some more backpack battles. On day 29, I contemplated streaming something different, but ultimately streamed more backpack battles. And on day 30, you guessed it, I did one last backpack battle stream for the challenge. Holy crap! I am officially a Masters backpack battle player. What can I say? Thank you all for the support. This was an insane stream. Oh my god, that was the best way to end the challenge that I could possibly imagine. I hit Masters in backpack battles, I had the most concurrent viewers that I ever did on stream, and I just had so much fun chatting with both my real life friends and random people on the internet who just like watching the game. And oh my god, it has been quite a month. Where to begin? Well, let's start with the stats. I ended the month with 61 followers on Twitch and 22 subs. For my last stream, I had 59 unique viewers and an average of 10 total viewers, which puts me at the very top of the 5 to 10 viewer category, and that's pretty darn good. Like, at the beginning of the challenge, I don't think I realized just how hard it was to actually grow on Twitch. And if you told me, oh, Estelle, at the end, you would have 10 concurrent viewers, I might have thought it was a failure. But having walked the walk myself now, I realized how much of an accomplishment that is. But anyways, since I hit affiliate a few days ago, I have been thinking about like, what's next? Do I want to keep going? Like doing the same thing? Should I try to pivot strategies, do something else? And I think I have an answer. You see, at the beginning of the video, I remember saying like, who doesn't want to play video games for a living? And low-key, I think the answer is me. Like, don't get me wrong, my dream is still to be a streamer, but I think I want to be a variety streamer. I want to stream like fun, silly things, you know, stuff to make people laugh, and definitely play games here and there, but not a single game like every single day, you know what I mean? The thing is though, it's really hard to grow as a variety streamer on Twitch. Like, that's what I tried at first, right? So after some reflection, I don't think I'm going to continue to hyper focus on Twitch growth right now. I'm still going to keep streaming, but more for fun as like a hobby. I'm hoping that by growing my YouTube channel audience, someday I will have the audience to be the variety streamer of my dreams. But more than anything, I'm glad that I gave streaming an honest shot because I learned so much from the process about myself, about streaming, and about what I really want. So if being a streamer is a dream of yours as well, I really encourage you to give it a try because
Oh my god. Oh.
I stream on Twitch every day, and I'm going to show you exactly how much I've made as a small streamer with just under 10,000 followers. And I'm not just showing you what Twitch has paid me, but I'm going to show you everything that has made me money as a small streamer in the past 3 years. Starting off with the most obvious one, what Twitch pays me. Now, the only thing Twitch pays directly for is to run ads on my channel. Now, big streamers get these special ad offers that encourage extra ads and offer more money. I don't get that since my channel is too small, but I can choose how many minutes of ads I run per hour. The standard is 3 minutes, which is also how many minutes of ads you need to disable pre-roll ads on your channel. It basically means when you click on my stream, there won't be any ad at the start, but there will be ad breaks after you start watching. Twitch gives 55% of ad revenue shown on my own channel, which I think equals around $3.50 per 1,000 ads viewed. That means I make between $0.50 and $3 every stream, depending on how long I'm live for. That means in total, since I started streaming in 2021, I've made $684.77 in ad revenue from Twitch. Also, ads are a large part of big streamers' income. Just listen to this.
I make most of my money on Twitch through ads and Twitch Turbo alone.
But for small streamers, it's one of the most insignificant revenue sources. Next up is subscriptions and bits, which is the second way Twitch pays you directly. Subscribing to a streamer costs $5, which gives you some cool perks and the streamer 50%. Around $1 to $3 depending on where in the world you subscribe from. Right now, I have 107 subscribers, which means I make around $250 a month just from subs alone. When watching streams, people can also donate bits, which is a digital currency only found on Twitch. For every 100 bits donated, the streamer gets $1. To date, I've received 277,235 bits, which totals $2,772.35. Over half of this has come from 3 people alone, which brings me to my next point. You see, most small streamers' biggest income is big donators. One person or a few people being very generous. On my channel, 10 people are responsible for 884 subscribers and over 200,000 bits, which together makes up around 40% of everything I've made from Twitch payouts ever. So, shout out to my top gifters. You're awesome. For some reason, Twitch won't tell me how many
What is the meaning of less than 3? ये होता क्या है less than 3 का मतलब?
subs I've had in total, but adding together my ads, subscriptions, and my bits, I have in total made $10,118.01. Aside from Twitch, I have another 7 revenue sources. Some of these have worked very well for me.